The Pentagon is now considering pulling soldiers impacted by roadside blasts out of combat immediately for 24 hours. It's estimated half of our soldiers coming home from Iraq and Afghanistan suffer from traumatic brain injuries. Many of those injuries are caused by invisible weapons, blast waves. The University of New Mexico is now studying ways to protect those soldiers. I spoke with one of the courageous volunteers taking part in that study. The critically acclaimed movie, The Hurt Locker, tells the story of unsung military heroes with the Explosives Ordnance Disposal Unit, the Bomb Squads.
I thought I had the skills and the talent that was needed to do it. It takes a real calm head. It takes somebody that can think on their feet, and you know, somebody that can do that and just can deal with the adrenaline and the responsibility, and do some good for people, too.
Army Staff Sergeant Paul Culkin of Albuquerque served for 9 years in nearly half a dozen countries. In 2004, he was working a car bomb in Kosovo.
It was much like having a jet engine take off in your face. It's a real intense, bright white light with lots of heat. And it's just one of those things that, I mean, you know it's happening when it happens, but you don't think you're going to live through it.
Paul's jugular was severed. Glass and metal shrapnel riddled his body. But the longest-lasting injury has been to his mind.
I was having problems completing tasks and remembering just simple things that people would tell me to do. And, you know, my wife would say, hey, go pick up the milk and this. I would go to the store and pick up something completely different and come home. So
people are comfortable understanding injury from being hit with a shrapnel or being thrown into a building. But the effects of a blast wave have never really been studied as they are now.
Dr. Corey Ford is with UNM Health Sciences Center. He says half of our soldiers returning from Afghanistan and Iraq have traumatic brain injuries. Many of those are the result of IEDs or improvised explosive devices. He says IEDs send out supersonic invisible blast waves that travel in millionths of a second.
This air wave, which you might think would just pass over you, actually transmits energy into the skull, and then pressure waves ricochet around inside like waves on a pond might if you threw a pebble in it.
Dr. Ford is teaming up with Sandia Labs to create a computer model that will allow armor and defense designers to test different protective materials. Part of the study needs volunteers like Culkin. Soldiers have their brains scanned in an MRI. They also go through a battery of cognitive tests and interviews. Paul Culkin says he worked as an explosive specialist to help people and save lives. He says he is taking part in this study for the same reasons, in this case to build better and safer equipment for soldiers in the future. And UNM is needing volunteers for this study. They're looking for veterans who suffered an explosive blast injury. Men and women between the ages of 18 and 50 years old. You could help out. You would be compensated to take part. You can contact UNM. The number there is 272-0356.